looking for a girl like me.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Sunday. Welcome to Sunday's Keto Cooking with Love live show. Can't wait to show you what we got for you guys today. My love.
Happy Sunday. How you guys doing? We are feeling amazing. Welcome to the Embassy of Keto Cooking with Love. We're in for an amazing show.
Welcome, yes.
Doesn't she look beautiful?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You need to stop. We're about to end this show right now on top of this table over. So happy Sunday. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have a very exciting episode today.
Yes.
Today we're doing the ultimate keto Korean
Something
barbecue.
very different.
Absolutely.
Yes, very different.
And the cool thing about it is that we're using we're making a kimchi fried rice, and we got the kimchi from a very good friend of ours right here in Philadelphia. She makes some homemade, authentic, amazing,
I can't wait to try it.
amazing
And
kimchi.
thank you for that. Thank you.
And
Thank you so
we
much.
put the link to the Instagram that you can check it out and see kimchi on Instagram. This is going to be so good. This kimchi is so good. I'm so excited. But of course, how do we always start, baby?
With a nice cocktail.
That's right. We need something refreshing to get this party started. And again, if you don't partake in alcohol, we're going to tell you the mocktail version of this, so you can either partake as an adult who doesn't consume alcohol, or you can make this for kids, all right?
Yes.
So today we're using Soju, which is like the number one Korean spirit. It's like it tastes similar to vodka. Like, I think for me, it's like a cross between like vodka and sake. I think that's literally what it is. If you mix vodka and sake in a bottle, this is what you get. So it's a smooth, a little bit almost sweeter than vodka, and not as strong. Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to our Keto Live show.
You have the live there?
Who is joining us?
All right. It's over here, baby.
Yes. Somebody's joining.
All right. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Say hello. We're about to start off with this wonderful Korean-infused cocktail. And what we made is that we made a little lemongrass syrup. We always make a keto syrup using our whatever keto-friendly sweetener you like, allulose or Swerve or whatever, erythritol. We use some Granulated Swerve 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 cups of water, 1 cup of Swerve, and then we got some lemongrass in there that we just beat up and cut up. We heated that up in a pan and brought it to a little boil so that the Swerve was dissolved, and we let it cool.
That's been sitting there for a while, so it has, I know,
exactly
good flavors.
Smell that. I love lemongrass. So that's how we made our lemongrass syrup. Let me actually filter this out. And
so who's joining us today, this lovely Sunday? It's, it's a little rainy out today, but that's all good. We need some rain.
It's gorgeous.
Clean out the elements. Welcome to our live show. Say hello.
Absolutely. So
good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
And if you're watching this on replay, like many people do, give us a like.
Oh, wow.
Right? You like that?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing, right? As
soon as you strained it, yes.
That's amazing. So it has a really nice, round mild citrus, almost like citrus ginger, like lemon ginger aromas. All right. So we have our syrup here. We have our soju. And like I said, we're going to be using some coconut milk today to make this. And the thing is, this is the ultimate keto.
So is it coconut lemongrass soju?
All right. And we're going to serve it on the rocks like a nice little cocktail. And this is going to add some healthy fats. All right. And make it keto. All right. You want to make sure that your coconut milk is 100% coconut milk and not any other funky ingredients.
So are you just gonna use the top layer of this?
No, we're gonna use everything. It's mixed in, but that thicker part there, that's like the cream, that's solidifying. All right. So let's get into this, baby. You ready?
Yeah. Am I ready?
You ready, baby?
He's asking me, am I ready?
So you're gonna put ice in these 2 glasses.
I'm always ready for your cocktail, baby.
In those 2 glasses, honey.
Some ice?
Yes, please. Yes. You got that picture. I got my picture over here. And we are about to make this cocktail. Let me put my coconut milk into a squeeze bottle, as chef-like.
It's okay. I'm using my hands because it's just me and my love.
That's right. Yes, I prefer flavor crystals. All right, so I got my coconut milk, I got my soju, I got my lemongrass syrup. Let me get my mixing glasses over here. All right. Got a couple of mixing glasses. I'll take the rest of that ice from you, baby. I'm gonna make us a nice cold cocktail.
And if you're just joining us on YouTube, hit that notification button. That way you're also notified every time we come on live on Sundays. And let us know you're on. Say hello. If we have a slight delay, which we may. Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Our Keto Cooking with Love live show.
That's right.
Which we come on every Sunday.
Sunday noon Eastern Standard Time. And let me just make it equal parts. I'm going to make this equal parts coconut. Almost coconut. And let me get the soju in here. You can smell that already,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
You can smell that already. And like I said,
very fragrant.
The alcohol content on soju can vary anywhere from 19% to as much as 50-something%. So it varies. It's like sake. But it's not as strong as a full spirit. It's actually really good. So let's get that back there.
Okay.
Let me get my shaking glasses.
And what's this for, baby? That's just
that's the lemongrass, and that's what we use to make the syrup. So I wanted to show it, but we're actually gonna make some lemongrass sticks for our garnish.
Got it. Hello, welcome. Who is on with us? Let us know who is on.
Say hello. Happy Sunday. All right.
I think they're just ready. They're just waiting for the cocktail. They're waiting for the cocktail.
Exactly. So doesn't that look good? Now in Korea, they drink this. There's a popular drink that a lot of young people drink, which is like a yogurt drink. They mix this with a little bit of yogurt. So I thought this is gonna be great if we make it creamy.
And what's the yogurt for?
They just make it into like a little alcoholic yogurty, like a creamy cocktail. Look at that, my love.
Woo.
All right.
Nice. Yay, I can't wait. So we're just going to top it off with the lemongrass.
Yeah, we're going to garnish it with some lemongrass sticks. So let me get this back here. Let me get my knife. I got my knife. Watch your back. Sharp, my queen.
Baby. Ooh, yes.
And you just want to.
A sharp, pretty knife you got there.
Just bruise this a little bit to release those flavors. That's what I did when I made the syrup. I bruised it up a little bit and I cut it into pieces. I slit that in half and then that's how I use it to make the syrup. But we're going to just to smell that.
Wow. Oh, yes.
All right. We're going to use it as our little, hey, you get the big straw. How about that? I get this little straw. How about that?
Aww.
Cheers.
Thank you.
I love you. Cheers to all of you. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
And thank you for joining us
and
here.
This is going to be our cocktail lemongrass soju.
Coconut lemongrass soju. That's good.
Yes. What did I say?
Cocktail.
It is a cocktail.
That's really good. I
was just excited for it. That's all.
It tastes like.
Oh, it's delicious. Oh, wow.
It's
my guys, this is so good.
Really good. Wow. And you can tell that this is sneaky good.
Yes, it is.
All right, so you want to be careful because.
Oh, wow, this is really delightful.
On a nice hot summer day, those can go down really fast. All right, so be mindful of that. So let me clear my station over here.
That is really good. Mira, you're almost done your cocktail there.
Whew. It was so good. I didn't want to stop.
You were thirsty.
I was about to. I used to. Before I did keto, when you do keto, you can't drink a lot of alcohol. Your tolerance is a lot lower. when I used to have a higher tolerance for alcohol, I would order 2 margaritas, right? So I could just wash one down and then sip on the other one for the rest of my experience, and I would just have 2 margaritas. But now, like after one, I gotta slow down. I can't.
Now I can't do margaritas.
Make it to the bottom like I used to. Now we have something so good and delicious that we cannot wait to make, and that is our keto Korean barbecue short ribs.
Oh my God, this is so good.
And look at these beautiful short ribs that we got.
I can't wait. Let's try them.
So the cool thing about Korean short ribs, Koreans do something a little bit different with their short ribs, and that is that they slice them across thin.
Thin, yes.
Normally when you get a short rib, you see this bottom bone here, they cut thick along this part, so you get this, this nice bone in the bottom. But what they do is that they go across, okay?
Right.
All of the short rib, they go across and make nice thin. So what you do is that you marinate these, all right? And then you grill them off.
Nice.
And they are so amazing. They cook quickly as opposed to short ribs that you have to break down and cook and tenderize. These are going to cook quickly. And there's a little trick that they use
I'm gonna
to
let
tenderize
you talk,
them extra.
Yeah,
could you like that drink? All right, so let me talk about our marinade here for our Korean barbecue, okay, and how we're keeping it keto. So let me grab my ingredients. You can go down here. I'll keep my short ribs over here so we can see these beautiful short ribs.
So these are gonna get marinated, or
that's right.
they are gonna.
So we have the ones that we already marinated, but I'm gonna marinate some right here fresh, so we can show people how easy it is to do this. All right. So I have all my ingredients over here set up. Now we're using. I have some low sodium tamari, which is a gluten-free soy sauce. So I have half a cup of that. You know what I need, baby?
Yes.
My grater, the box grater.
Okay.
And the little one, the micro.
No worries.
Thank you. I was like, we are so prepared. Always. This is the beauty of being live. You always think you're 100% ready. And you always miss something. But that just makes it more fun. And since I have a master sous chef, I don't have to worry about it. Right, honey?
Yeah. What's that?
You, my master sous chef, always to the
I got
rescue.
you. I got you.
So I'm using my swerve. I'm using granulated swerve here today. And that's what I have here, 1/4 cup of granulated swerve. Okay. Then into this, I'm going to add some sesame oil, about a tablespoon. And I can eyeball.
Hello. Who's there? Who's joining us? Say hello. Hola. How are you? Have any questions?
Traditionally, in a Korean barbecue, they would use sesame oil, right?
Oh,
nice nuttiness.
Yes.
Traditionally, in a Korean barbecue, they would use like mirin, like a sweet rice wine vinegar. With keto. Hey, so we're gonna use apple cider vinegar, about a tablespoon of that. And then, what else? Of course, we have some garlic, some fresh garlic. We're gonna grate in there for our marinade. But the secret to this that they use to tenderize those short ribs so you can cook them very quickly on the grill. Now today we're gonna do them indoors. You can use a grill pan indoors. You can use a cast iron skillet to get a nice sear, retain that heat in your pan that we always talk about. But you really want to be outside grilling these, especially on charcoal. All right. But
can't wait for that time soon. Again.
And when I grate ginger, oftentimes I don't even peel it because I'm just using this in my marinade, all right? And there's a lot of flavor and nutrients in the skin anyway. So I have a tablespoon of fresh grated ginger, a few garlic cloves in there.
And the sesame oil. Oh, you smell that right away.
And so the secret to this that they use to tenderize the meat, because you want to marinate this, that's why I have some that's already marinated. You want to marinate this at least 8 hours.
Okay. But
preferably overnight. Right, so we have some that we started yesterday morning, and it's gonna be so good. Now
that is
delicious. Here is a beautiful Korean pear. You can get an Asian pear. There's different kinds of Asian pears. If you can't get an Asian pear in your market, I would recommend using like an Anju or a Bartlett pear. But this is a nice Korean pear. We're gonna peel this, and I like it. It has a mild flavor. It reminds me a little bit of jicama, which we love. And we're gonna grate this. And that's part of our marinade. The enzymes in the
Well, I
pear.
wouldn't know too much about it because you took mine yesterday.
Yeah, we're not gonna forget that, right?
It's
That's literally the elephant in the room, Miss. I don't forget.
I came back to the kitchen and I'm like, where's my piece of pear?
We were tasting a piece of pear, and I'm cooking, and I find a piece on my towel. I'm like, did I put this here? Oh well. And then later on, she comes back like, where's my pear? I'm like, oh, about that.
Yes.
It was delicious.
Yes.
All right, but today, baby,
Thank you.
you got your pear. Right now, you want some pear?
Yeah.
Come, show your butt to the
good.
world. Mmm.
Hey guys, join us. Say hello. Good afternoon.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna grate
This
this.
is pretty good.
Right?
Yes.
All right, let me keep my area clean. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, I do also have to add some scallion to the marinade, okay? So just to keep this uniform, I'm gonna grate
Oh my.
directly in here.
That would be nice on like a summer salad. And grate it in like a salad.
And like I said, the enzymes in the pear
You like it?
are gonna tenderize the
good.
meat so that it cooks very, very quickly.
Very good.
You wanna come say hello to the million people watching?
Elizabeth is on. Good afternoon,
Hey, happy
Elizabeth.
Sunday,
Hola, mamá.
Elizabeth.
Jose makes the best short ribs ever.
Thank you.
Vamos a ver hoy. We'll see.
Thank you.
Let's check it out.
We're about to find out. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we got our pear in here.
Oh,
and
so
then so we have our pear. Clean this up. The last thing that I need in here is some scallion. All right. Our marinade. And then we're going to marinate those delicious short ribs. You want to marinate them inside of a Ziploc bag so that you can really get the marinade deep into the meat and tenderize it very, very easily. All right. This is called the Stevie Wonder.
No. Be careful. That's a new knife, and it's very, very sharpy.
Listen, sharp knives. So this is a very important point. People are scared of sharp knives. Actually, sharp knives don't cut people. People get cut more by dull knives. And you know why that is? Because with a sharp knife, there's no resistance to your food. It cuts right through. But when your knife is dull, that's when people put more energy into it and wind up having an accident. So, sharp knife, sharp chef.
Thank you for that.
Of course. That's why I'm a keto master chef. No, but it's a common misconception. So here's our beautiful, delicious marinade that we have. Let's give this. Right, you can smell it, right? You can hear the moans through your screens right now. All right, so this is our delicious Korean barbecue marinade. Nailana, our number one fan, is so keto. Right, Nailana?
She just doesn't know it.
She loves keto. At first, she resisted, but then eventually.
Very good, baby. So far, so good. Yes, the flavors. Can't wait.
You like?
And that one over there that's been marinating all night, all day, all night.
So
for sure.
That ginger pops, the sweet onion flavor, the spicy garlic, the nutty sesame. That's going to be good. So I'm going to show you how we marinate this. Would you like? You're going to get your meat into your Ziploc bag. All right. Then you're going to get your marinade into your Ziploc bag. Look at that. Look how clean and seamless that is. Yep, you're going to mush it up right in there. I'm just sealing it up and getting most of the air out. All right, and then you're going to
give it a nice massage. All
right, get it all in there, all incorporated. And after you've taken like a good 3-5 minutes of really getting this all good and incorporated, then you're gonna open it up again on the corner just to get the rest of the air out. Mm-hmm. All right, so that this can really marinate and macerate in those juices and get tenderized by the peel. All right, and that is how you make your marinade. I should have got my pan hot. Right, that would have been a nice idea. And so now here we have this beautiful short ribs that we've been marinating since yesterday. Okay. Thank you, honey. So let's get some fire on, right? Because it ain't gonna cook itself. Put this right here. We're ready to go. Thanks to you, baby. Beautiful. Let me get my cast iron pan on.
So, how's everyone's week?
Yes.
Been and your weekend?
How's the weather where you're living?
Yeah. How's the weather where you're at?
We got summer this week.
I know we had some Floridians having 90-degree weather yesterday. Yeah, I'm so jealous. People on the beach yesterday enjoying their day. It's lovely, lovely. We had some mild weather here.
That's all right.
We've had, after the snow that we've been having, we've had some
the sand all up and down the East Coast.
Some good weather here. Not 90s, but we will get there. Then we'll be complaining about it.
So we talk all the time about using cast iron pans. I love cast iron pans because they retain a lot of heat. So when you cook things in there, the heat doesn't drop. That's why in a restaurant they have better looking steaks and better looking food, because they have higher BTU ovens and stoves, and they're able to retain super high heat when they're cooked. So at home, a great way to emulate that is using a cast iron pan, so you can get, you know, those quality looks and caramelization when you're searing or grilling or sauteing. So we're also going to make our fried rice for that same reason in a cast iron pan. All right.
So at what point we use this one?
That's for the fried rice.
Oh, that's for the fried rice.
So let's talk about this kimchi,
yeah, let's
baby.
do that.
We have here, like I said, we put the link to Instagram, my friend Anne's delicious kimchi. Where's my scissor?
Ooh,
and so
pretty.
Yeah, I don't like to cut kimchi on my cutting board because all those chilies and spices are gonna stain my cutting board. So I just like to get in there with a scissor and cut it up this way. All right. And for those who don't know, kimchi is pretty much a fermented cabbage. All right. And like a lot of classic cooking techniques and things that we love now, they came about as a form of preservation, like pickling. Like we love pickles, right? But pickling came about as a form of preservation because people didn't have electricity and refrigeration. And so when they got vegetables, fresh vegetables that they knew would not stay fresh, they would pickle them, right? And that way they would preserve them and they could have them in the winter when there wasn't a harvest. So kimchi is similar to that because Korea is kind of like a northern country, so you have a cold climate. Kimchi is kind of just like, oh, this cabbage went bad because we had too much cabbage. What are we going to do with it? We're going to add chilies and make it delicious. So it's fermented, you know.
How long is the process to make?
So it takes
for
everyone is different. I know, and her process is at least 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So it took us 2 weeks to get our order. But you know, she has ongoing orders. It's just that she's busy because this is really, 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 really good kimchi. And on the Instagram, it shows her process. It has a bunch of information, so you can check that out.
So,
but it took her.
Is there a link for that?
Makes it. Yep. It's on, the Instagram is right there on the description for the thing.
So if anyone is interested in kimchi,
NGANC here in the Philadelphia area, kimchi. It's on the thing. This is so good. Let's give it a taste.
Yes, let's do that because I haven't.
Have you had kimchi before?
No.
No. Have you had kimchi?
Not like that.
No? And so you can also buy store-bought kimchi, but usually store-bought kimchi has a lot more salt and preservatives and sodium. So I'm not too personally keen
Very good.
On store-bought
Very spicy the way I like it.
But if you do,
I like spice. Wow.
If you do, the spice is hot, but it has like a citrusy, floral kind of balance. Good. It just warms up your body.
That
right?
is really good.
Right?
And very good.
I told you yesterday, I'm like,
I
cannot begin to tell you how good this kimchi is. So, the kimchi process, to answer your question, baby, it's about 2 weeks. That she makes her batch. And so people get it as early as 2 weeks. At that time, it's a little bit fresher, more like a pickled slaw. But for true kimchi aficionados, you usually let it ferment and let it hang out. The longer, the better. It gets funkier. I grew up in New York City with a lot of Korean friends, a lot of Korean influence in restaurants. So I grew up eating kimchi. I love it.
Oh, that made my nose.
You see? Toma, baby, toma.
That made my nose run. I have Miss Rhonda on. Hi, Miss Rhonda. Good afternoon.
We having kimchi.
Well, she just said, I really like Korean food. Kim and Ribs, I make fresh kimchi. But look at that.
We have fresh
our neighbor kimchi here.
So listen, we're gonna have to use some of your kimchi also. Make some
kimchi.
And we have my Lana here, licking the spoon over and over and over again. It's a beautiful
thing. So you come by, you can have a nice spoonful of this.
Absolutely.
Try it out.
So I got my cast iron pan here nice and hot. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sear off these beautiful short ribs. Look at these. All right. They're nice and tender. The bone is almost coming off because that Asian pear has tenderized the meat. So I have some avocado oil here into my pan. All right. This is actually Miss Rhonda's cast iron pan. All right. Miss Rhonda is the official sponsor for our show. This is Miss Rhonda's. This is Miss Rhonda's portable.
Little by little, we have Miss Rhonda's kitchen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Coming to you live from studio. No, Miss Rhonda's kitchen is, and then we have the backyard studio C.
That's what I'm saying. Little by little, we're having her kitchen here.
All right. So again, I prefer to make these outdoor on the grill. We have a rainy day today. Otherwise, with the weather we've had, I might have been tempted. Oh my God, you smell that?
Delicious. This was really good. And
right?
You did it really good. I mean, I don't know what to expect kimchi, but this is really good kimchi.
I'm going to season with just the slightest bit of salt because obviously there's sodium in the marinade. I'm going to move the pan, not the meat, because I want to get that nice sear. And this is only going to take a few minutes per side. Like I said, normally short ribs take a long time to cook, to tenderize. The pear has tenderized it so much that you can see the bone almost starting to slip off. And so when you grill these outdoors over charcoal, oh my goodness.
For sure.
You cannot stop eating these. All right? So I'm going to put this off to the side while we sear off. Doesn't that smell great?
It smells really good.
Now, while this is searing off,
some kimchi will go good over that. We'll just put kimchi over that.
Over
everything.
So we're making a kimchi fried rice. Obviously, we're not using traditional long grain rice, or we're using our cauliflower rice that my master sous chef rice this morning. Right? Very simply, you can just take cauliflower. You can grate it in a hand grater like we did the pear. You can put it in your blender food processor, or you can buy cauliflower rice. But it's a lot more cost effective to do it yourself, and it's super quick. But if you really want to save on time, then I would recommend buying some rice cauliflower to save you that time. All right, so this is smelling.
Yes. You can smell the soy. You can smell the sesame. You can smell them. Smell all those flavors.
Let me get another butane burner so we can work simultaneously.
So hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to our Sunday Keto Cooking with Love live show. Today we are doing inspired Korean dishes. We started off with a cocktail, which was our coconut lemongrass soju. With our soju drink here. Coconut lemongrass soju drink, right, baby?
Yep, that's right.
And
It's a Korean national drink.
oh, national drink.
Yep, that's what they drink in Korea. That's
Oh
like
wow, this is
that's like
so
what rum
good.
is to Puerto Rico, soju is to Korea.
Delightful. This is Adela no puede tener esto, ¿verdad?
No, not on camera. Not on. You can't drink alcohol on camera. So, no, we're just kidding. We don't give our 15-year-old alcohol in America. So let me get this pan going over here. I'm gonna give these a turn. All right, and look at this beautiful color that we're developing right here. Look at that.
Ooh, pretty.
That nice caramelization. That's the sugar from the pear, from the swerve, trying to caramelize. So I'm telling you, when you make this on a grill, oh my goodness. All right, so you go there.
I'm gonna put it on like a loaf.
En un segundo. Now, let's get our other pan going over here.
Oh, Shadow is here. She's watching.
Oh, intently.
Oh,
Intently.
so pretty. She's like sitting there watching.
All right, now we're about to make
A rice.
kimchi fried rice
Fried rice.
with some rice cauliflower my baby made. Our other ingredients that we have in here. All right, now some people, usually you can just do kimchi fried rice with just a little bit of kimchi and rice, and it would be great with the kimchi juice. But of course, since we're a master chef, we're gonna jazz it up a little bit. A lot of people like to add bacon to it because pork and kimchi go so well together, especially that smokiness. But I actually was going for chorizo. I couldn't find any chorizo. I really liked the way chorizo would have paired the spicy smokiness of chorizo with that kimchi. But I just got some ham.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What's it?
All right. You want ham? So we just got some ham. Hey, take a few. Don't be shy.
That's my daughter's hand just reached out.
A million people just saw your hand. So, it's like the other day when she waved through her hair.
Upstairs.
It's okay.
It's okay.
The house is burning down, but listen, that's the beauty of being live. So, I have here, I'm getting my cast iron pan hot. I should have gotten these pans hot in advance because usually...
Do you have to lower that?
Yep, I turned it off.
Okay.
Usually I don't have the pans ready. I have the pans ready and I'm cutting everything up. Today I cut everything up in advance and I don't have the pans ready.
The pans ready.
But that is a perfect segue, baby, to make another drink.
Please, because this was so good and it's gone.
You like?
Just want you to refill, please.
All right.
Mr. Chef / bartender right now. So who's joining us? Say hello.
Happy
Please
Sunday.
engage with us. Share this YouTube video. Bring in some friends. Bring in some friends. Share.
Exactly. Let us know how you're doing.
Yes, let us know how you're doing. How's your week?
This one I'm going to
How was your weekend? Any plans?
Any questions you have
Any
about
questions?
keto? How's
Yes.
your New Year's resolution going? I know I had an old friend, Everett, messaged me today.
I'm so sorry, my nose keeps running from that kimchi.
From that kimchi, it's spicy, right? Little coconut milk.
It hit those the notes, right? But how you say it, the senses.
It ignited.
What's that? Sure did.
This right here
This
is the
is
lemongrass
that
syrup. So we
lemongrass.
talked about doing a mocktail with this. You can make the lemongrass syrup and just have it with some seltzer and a little bit of the coconut milk, and it's gonna be an ultra refreshing, creamy, summery drink. You can garnish it just the same with your lemongrass sticks, and I promise you, it's gonna blow your mind. So the cat is going to the kitchen to eat the dog's food. Okay.
Can't blame her because they both do it to each other. The
They
dog eats
are-
the cat food. The
they
cat
are
eats the dog food.
hilarious. They are hilarious.
They be like, I gotta see what she's eating. I gotta see what he's eating.
All right, we got our pan smoking hot for our fried rice. Let me lower it for a second while we pour this drink.
I'm going to open the door.
Yes, baby.
You want to open it? Thank you.
Thank you, Nalana.
Thank you so much. Whew. Maybe we should make Nalana just a mock one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring a cup for her. Can you do that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Bring me seltzer.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna make a mocktail version of this live right now, just to show you. I'm gonna take some of hers. Oh, this drink is so delicious, baby. I'm gonna take some of mine. Wow. Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring the ginger seltzer. Sounds good? Ginger?
Yeah. So we have our lemongrass syrup.
Perfect.
Some coconut milk. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. And some ginger seltzer. And just like that, you can make
A mocktail.
a mocktail version of this.
Do you need this part?
Yes, we need to give her a little.
What's that? Lemongrass. That's the drink.
Cheers. Salud. Let us know
Cheers,
what you think.
mommy. Cheers, my love. Thank you so
Yummy.
much.
It smells like key lime pie.
Key lime pie smells like key lime pie.
So that's yummy. Like I said, those go down fast. You like?
Very good.
Amazing. Now, our pan is hot. Let's hit it with some avocado oil. All right. Got some of that ham in there. Now let's put it all in there. All right, and we're gonna let that sear up for a minute or two and make sure I have enough oil, because oil or fat is a conduit for heat. If you don't have any fat or any oil in your pan, you're not going to transfer the heat from your pan to what you're cooking, and it's just going to steam.
It's gonna steam, yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to let that char a little bit. But then I have here some cut up scallions, some little sliced green onions, and garlic. We have some, to just round out the flavor, we have a little bit of julienne carrots. We have some little sliced red bell pepper. And then I got some little asparagus spears. We have some pencil asparagus in our refrigerator. So I just made some little asparagus tips from that pencil asparagus. And, oh, that looks good already. And again, if you don't eat pork, you don't have to have any pork in here. Like I said, traditional kimchi fried rice wouldn't have any pork. But I think it's one of those things that just adds a lot of flavor. All right, so we're already getting some nice color and caramelization there. I'm gonna go with my scallions and garlic. And you don't have to season this a lot. You know, the ham has salt, the kimchi is well seasoned, and especially if you're buying a store-bought kimchi, which I'm not really keen on, just because I grew up with so many Korean friends eating real kimchi, so I'm not really crazy about store-bought kimchi. But if that's all you're able to get, that's fine. You're gonna need you're gonna be able to add a little bit less salt. All right, so you just want to, obviously.
Well, I think because the kimchi already has so much flavor, I don't think you even need any salt.
Yeah, no, that kimchi is kapow.
You don't need any.
And you should call it kapow kimchi.
Not only that, if you're
Look at that.
using ham and you're using those natural flavors, you don't even need additional salt.
All right, so we have here some carrot, some red bell pepper, our asparagus tips, and we will add a little bit of salt just to bring out the flavor of these ingredients, but not so much because, amazing. Let's get a little
You do that so well.
All right, so beautiful. Let me get this out.
Are we gonna put these scallions? Are these scallions or these onions?
Those are scallions.
Those are
Green onions.
scallions. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so.
Hey, baby.
I dropped it.
You did.
Amazing. Now, this is smelling so good, right? Now,
Miss Rhonda, you coming over?
Yeah. You can't have kimchi fried rice without kimchi, all right? So now I'm gonna start adding.
She said you're making good use of that skillet and burner.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So I got the beautiful. I can use it all, but I'm gonna save a little bit so I can make some more for Miss Rhonda without the pork.
Well, how much do you know? Would you normally use?
So that's a great question.
Yeah.
So a ratio that I would recommend is like 1-to-1. 1-to-1-to-1. Your meats, whatever, your little veggies here, your kimchi, and then your rice. If you use it, obviously cauliflower rice, because you don't want to drown out the kimchi with a bunch of rice,
Oh, that's hitting my eyes. Like the heat is just like.
Now, I have a few little tips on how we're gonna cut that heat, but that is.
No, I will stay with the heat. I like the heat.
No. How we're gonna enrich it, not take it away.
Smell it, mommy? Yes.
But make it more homogeneous. Now, we're gonna add our cauliflower rice in here. Okay. That my love so graciously prepared for us.
I think I left one there without fully grated.
That's okay.
Ooh. Look at that. Yeah. Professional. For sure.
Now.
Mine will be all over the dining room.
That's okay.
Slide it all over their windows.
So, now, if you were hosting a bunch of friends, I would serve this right inside this cast iron skillet.
Almost like a paella.
Absolutely.
The way you would do a paella.
But we have one last little thing that's going to top off our kimchi fried rice. And that little thing is going to be, because this is how they top off kimchi fried rice, is a fried egg.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? You know how we feel about fried eggs,
yes.
right? So let me get my pan hot. Let me get my little nonstick ready.
And you do some good fried eggs, by the way.
So they usually do a sunny side egg.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we're like Dominican fried eggs, where they're crispy on the outside and the yolk is nice and runny. I also have some fresh scallions here.
We're gonna throw it in there.
That I'm gonna add a little bit to my kimchi fried rice now. I'm gonna save a little bit for garnish, just to get that fresh pop of flavor. Oh, that looks good.
Yes, it
that
does.
Asparagus, those peppers, everything in there looks really, really good.
Now that'll just sit there and finish off.
Yeah, I mean, cauliflower rice is the beautiful thing about cauliflower rice. Cooking rice is a struggle.
Right.
It takes some real culinary acumen to cook rice. Cooking cauliflower rice, you can look at it and it's already done. All right, you can eat it raw. So you can make a rice salad with cauliflower rice raw. You can make a Mediterranean cauliflower rice with olives and peppers and red onions and feta cheese and lemon and olive oil. Ready to go. Or you can just, like we made our paella on our very first show. We made keto, the ultimate keto paella on our very first show last year. And we used cauliflower rice. So there's so many things that you can make with cauliflower. You can make fried rice.
I think the egg is going to be done in no time now.
No time at all. So we're going to make a little fried egg here. All right. You know, baby, we need plates. We need serving plates.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna make a little fried egg. Again, like I said, we highly recommend only using organic, humanely certified eggs. You can see this yolk here is almost orange. It's so damn yellow. All right. Normally when you get store-bought eggs, you know, if you know anything about the farming industry here, there's not a lot of nutrients in it, okay, at all. So if you're not able to get, you know, organic eggs, that's okay. But even though they seem a lot more expensive, the value, you know, for your health is just so much better. So we always advocate for when possible, getting some organic, you know, humanely certified eggs. And try to shop local, you know, try to support businesses that are local to you. Because it's just better. It's better for the chickens. Do it for the chickens. Okay? So let me get this platter here or you know what, baby? Maybe we can use this big platter that you got us.
I bought this one for you to give it to Nailana and this one for us.
Okay. We're gonna use we'll switch it up here, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so my oil is extra smoky, so I'm gonna get rid of this oil. All right, because when you over smoke your oil, it breaks down the molecular composition and it becomes toxic. That is why on keto, you know, there's not all fats are created equal. You know, that's why we recommend using only 100% extra virgin olive oil or 100% extra 100% avocado oil or 100% coconut oil. And you want to make sure that the label does not say anything that is unrefined, because refined means that they've heated it, treated it, done something to make more money off of it. And so it could be toxic and unhealthy and have an unhealthy ratio of omega-3, omega-6 fatty acids. So that's why you don't want to smoke. That's why you don't want to smoke your oil. You can saute, you can cook with, you know, with extra virgin olive oil, but you just don't want it to over smoke. And where did I put my eggs? Here they go. So let's make another egg for Nailana, because I suspect she's gonna want one, right? That's right. And beautiful. So I'm gonna start serving this up because we're getting ready to taste. I have one last garnishing component that we're gonna make. We're gonna garnish this. Another thing that they do traditionally to garnish.
I have to open the gate.
Is we got a little roasted nori here, a little roasted seaweed. Okay.
And what's this for, baby?
This is just as a garnish. It's gonna add another little layer of flavor, of nutrients.
Oh my, you guys watching this? This is so gorgeous.
All right, so.
Yeah. Now that's a nice.
All right, so. Actually, let's say right there. Right there. Let's get you out of the way. We're about to eat. Amazing.
Almost done here, guys. Have you enjoyed this Korean inspired dish?
Keto Throwdown.
Yes. Wait,
So
he's not done. He's going to present it now, so I can't wait to dig in.
We got one plate for us. We got one for Nailana.
Can't wait to try those short ribs.
We got silverware, baby.
Mm-hmm. Right here, my love. Right here for you. So good. Look at him serving. Serving up a dish. Yes, perfect. Yikes.
Okay.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Right, and then a little bit of little scallions. Okay, we've got our amazing short ribs right here. I've got a little drizzle
Sesame oil.
of sesame oil.
Well, at least we know the fire alarm.
The smoke alarm
works, yeah.
Let's serve Nailana because if we start eating before we serve her, she ain't never gonna eat. Based on how this is looking.
Beautiful.
We got a picture.
Yes. Pardon me.
We got a picture right here live. All
Yeah,
right, and let me give her a short rib.
Pardon me, guys. This deserves a picture.
All right, and there you have the ultimate keto Korean barbecue short ribs with our kimchi fried rice,
Beautiful.
fried egg, a little bit of roasted nori, scallions. Here you go, young lady.
Thank you.
Let us know what you think.
Any questions? Let us know. We are about to dig in. I'm still enjoying my drink. This one is yours, my love.
All right, so here, baby.
Can I close the door?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, yes, you can. Yes, so good.
Wow.
Very
So
good.
look, baby.
Very,
I got the
very,
egg.
very good.
We're running into this.
Very, very good.
That's what I was adding. That's what I was talking about. Adding richness to this kimchi, to this spicy kimchi fried rice. How is that?
Very delicious. Wow. Very good.
Wow.
That is very good. Nalana, let us know.
Okay.
That is really good.
A million people are watching Alana. Guys, this right here.
So good. Let me get your hand.
This right here.
Delicious.
I'm ready to end the episode.
So guys, thank you for watching. Yeah, so we have created a Korean inspired dish. First we started with a cocktail, a coconut lemongrass soju.
And soju is the national spirit of Korea.
This is so good.
Similar to vodka, not as alcoholic. I think it's like a marriage between like vodka and sake. So we just made a little bit of coconut milk to add some healthy fat because we're keto. We made our keto-friendly syrup, simple syrup, infused it with lemongrass. And then we had the soju, and it's so good, it's so refreshing. Just shook that up, served it over ice, garnished it with a nice little lemongrass stick. So it's two purpose. It's like you get to swizzle your drink, and it's a beautiful garnish, and it adds flavor.
Well, the kimchi
then we made
kimchi is really
it's
good.
rocking.
Kimchi is really
the kimchi
good.
is rocking. Look, man, soucier. That's okay. It was worth it. And we made Korean barbecue short ribs. It was these beautiful Korean short ribs, which are cut thin. You can get them at your Asian market or Korean market, like H Mart. And then we made a marinade that had soy, sesame, ginger, garlic, scallion, some swerve.
Yeah.
And then a Korean pear. We grated a Korean pear. And that just tenderizes the meat. You want to marinate that at least 8 hours, if not overnight.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me feed you.
And then we got this mind-blowing kimchi for my friend.
And you outdid yourself. Very good.
Wow, this is her. Wow, she uses traditional Napa cabbage. Wow.
It's good the way she put her
her logo.
Her logo, her little cat there.
The thing about it is, like, I'm a big Korean barbecue fan, aficionado, okay? And normally I'll eat the short ribs and nothing else.
How is it, boo?
But this kimchi fried rice is like the best fried rice I ever had. That kimchi is everything.
And we used cauliflower. We didn't do it.
So it just took minutes.
We did cauliflower, keeping it keto. So there you go.
That was delicious. That's so good. I'm ready to eat more. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Be back with us next Sunday for another amazing episode. We don't even know what we're making next week. Oh no, we do know what we're making next week, and we'll be coming to you from a remote location. TBD. All right.
Yes.
But next week we'll be coming to you with a remote location, and we have something that's so classically Latino and a big part of a lot of Latin cultures. It's a big thing. You just want to tune in next week because you don't want to miss this episode. So
you don't want to miss it.
We got to go because this needs to be eaten.
So thank you for those that have taken time to join us today. Please hit that notification button, share,
like this video, subscribe,
have those, and share.
Press the notification button so you can be notified when we go live and add new content. And if you're in the Philadelphia area, South Jersey area, and you're interested in some homemade kimchi, which is, oh my God, so delicious. Follow the Instagram.
Truly it is.
The Instagram is on the description for my friend Anne's kimchi. It was really good. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. Be beautiful. Peace.
Have a wonderful Sunday. Be safe.
And now we love you. You like that, Lana? It's spicy?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yos.
So what do you
That was really good.